Well, welcome back. We'll call this episode 2 after my computer crashed the first time. Uh, Not sure what happened. Absolutely no idea. I'm just waiting for everything to start back up. I've got my chat back up here, but I don't think that's going to be loading to the right area. Yeah, no, that's that. So let's quickly edit that. There we go. Close that. Pop chat out. There we go. Right. I'm just waiting for everything to start back up for me, and then we'll be back. And we got new people here. Hello, Defensive Beast. Hello, Hardy. What's good? What's good? What's poppin'? We have got a Discord, which I forgot to link again. Right, I'll resume where we left off, and I'll also give a pretense because this was going to count as episode 2, I guess, now. This is my new series. Yes, I've been gone for a long time, and I'm back. So, how this is going to work. This series, we're going to be creating a Minecraft server fully from AI-based code. We will not be coding a single line ourselves. Everything we will be doing will be done by AI. That's the rules. Everything has to be done by AI. I've come up with the ideas for the plugins. I've had ChatGPT help format them, and then from there it has created it, taken it into Minecraft, and gone from there. So I need to wait for Minecraft to boot up as well. That's a good point. I will put it to the coding screen so you can see just at least something. I haven't, Hardy. It has been 6 years since I've done anything. So yes, very, very long time. So that is where we left off before my computer completely crashed. So to resume it, I'm just going to put my computer crashed. So just to be safe, I'm going to ask it, my computer crashed. Please continue and check that we missed nothing down to the crash and have it resume like that. Minecraft is still booting up. My cursor is fully started. Streamlabs is here. Let me grab that. And then let me put this in the description for everybody as well. So how do I edit the description from... Why can you not see the code? What is going wrong there? Cursor. One second. Oh, now we get technical difficulties. Hello, welcome to doing it live. 1 second. Yikes. There we go. All fixed. I had a lot going on, Hardy, in my life at the time when I walked away. So I did just walked away. I walked away from everything. Walked away from everyone. When I tried to deal with what I had going on. I've recently started rebuilding bridges. And I mean very recently. Trying to reach out to good friends and people that, you know, I was very good friends with. So that's why, you know, when you get older, everyone will realize it. You know, life's too short for grudges. And just to move on from everything. You know, I feel a lot freer without holding anything like that over my head. Right, I was trying to start the server because for some reason, well, I know why it crashed, because the whole computer crashed. So let's do that. We're going to do option 2, option 1. Oh, thank you, ZC Master. I'm happy to be back as well. Seems that YouTube is notifying a different group of people, but I'm happy to have you here after my stream crashed the first time. Right, so as you can see, it's still going through everything. It is just edited the MySQL storage and completed the file. So it just added 594 lines of code and deleted 251 and adjusted 9. That's what these numbers mean at the top here. It's now doing the player data.java. We can accept these files. I'll go through and show you them. So this is the MySQL storage system. So again, in the last episode, I mentioned that there's 3 types of storage system that you can use. I prefer flat file when in development, and then I can swap it to MySQL later. We will do that together, and we'll do it all on stream, so everybody always knows what's going on. So we can just scroll down. You can see this is a very complicated file. I wouldn't know how to write this. I'm sure most of the people in here wouldn't know how to write this, but all I had to do was give it my idea, and it can make it, and that's the biggest thing. What gave you the idea to do this? What gave me the idea to do this was I was getting incredibly frustrated. I had all of these ideas 3 months ago of stuff I wanted to make, everything I needed to be able to know how to code. So I started to use ChatGPT 4.0. Yeah, the basic model. And my goodness, it was awful. I found it nothing short of frustrating. It coded in problems repeatedly. It suffered from what I would call amnesia. Is a problem that you will face when using something like ChatGPT 4.0 because of how it works. A large language model like ChatGPT suffers from amnesia because it roughly stores what you're on about and what you're working on for 15 minutes unless you're storing your specific ideas to the memory system, and then you're still limited by what you can store because they give you storage limits. From there, I was like, well, there's got to be something better than this. You know, there's got to be a better way to use this. So I got something called Tab 9, which introduced me to Claude Sonnet 3.5. That was a little bit better, had a little bit more success, but everything that I used always seemed to code errors into it. I'm on about, you know, simple problems that shouldn't have any issues being fixed by something like a large language model. It wasn't until I started playing around with reasoning models that I actually have some success with it coding things successfully. So things like DeepSeek R1, or as you can see, we're using the 3.7 Sonnet thinking model, or I used the O3 deep think model. Those got close. It wasn't great, but it got close. I built the RPG plugin on Claude Sonnet 3.5 specifically through Tab 9 and IntelliJ. This, however, what you're seeing on screen, cursor, has changed everything. Everything has changed with this because it just does it, right? This is a full-blown agent. There is no problems with it like I was struggling with. It will struggle with token limits. So a token is how AI responses are generated. So you have request and response tokens. Those use computing power to work out the answer, and then when it comes back to you, it's a response answer, and when you send it, it's a request, right? So the requests are much cheaper than responses. I'm always seeing everyone talking about AI taking jobs and stuff, especially when it comes to art. It's interesting to see a developer actually favor AI in terms of doing everything right. So this is an interesting conversation. I'm not a developer. I would never count myself as a developer. I actually do not know how to write a single line of code. I am a creative. I came up with all of the mini game ideas during 6 years ago for Jerome's channel. I would implement my ideas. If it wasn't made, I would then go out and find a developer to implement my idea, right? This is the biggest problem. So actual developers, unless they're learning it themselves, are going to not like this system. This will completely destabilize the SaaS, so that's SaaS, so software as a service market, because I'm able to spit out 20,000 lines of code in less than 3 hours. I've tried to learn code about a decade ago, couldn't really figure it out. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to learn how to code? Right, yes. Do what I'm doing now, right? I can now look at this code after doing this for 3 months and understand what everything is doing, right? It is a version of a language, like English, and everything has logic behind it. You just need to see how that logic is explained and how that logic is used. For example, I can see here, so in this, it's looking at the public class player data, and it's going to get player data by name, and then this here is string name, right? So I don't actually know how to code. This is just from me being able to understand what these functions do. So here it's going to get a response which will be the name of the player if this is initialized. Then you'll see here, this is where it gets more complicated when it goes into connections and stuff, but it's a version of a language, right? So you just read it, don't get frustrated with it, have it make it. My accent, it changed a lot after America, and then I moved back to England, and I'm not sure. The accent, I don't know, people have always managed to pick up the American twang, and I've not managed to lose it yet. So I'm just going to go through and accept some of these files here. So you can see here types of actions that can be logged: rank create, rank delete, rank add, player add rank. So this is to keep track of what everybody's doing, right? So if a moderator makes a rank or something like that, again, this shouldn't happen because we're going to have it all set up with permissions properly. But if they do, or if someone does something, because this is always a thing on servers, if you don't have a paper trail, it's impossible to keep track of everything. And that comes from experience, right? So I have a lot of experience with Minecraft servers. I know what works, I know what doesn't work. I'm just going to keep going through and accepting these. So this is the config manager. Go through again. This is the messages.yml. So here you go, prefixes, stuff like that. Wow, this is actually really cool. So this has got a separate YAML for the messages for everything being made. Look how much is in here. This is how many features, how many commands that this thing is making. I did also forget to post in the... I forgot to do that as well. I'm not a very good streamer anymore. I've realised that. I keep forgetting to do things, and that's quite... use copy button. I did that. Wow, that does not work. It's because streamer mode turned itself back on. Yeah, right. To get an instant 500 lines of code, it does feel overwhelming, but it's not. Right? You can ask AI to explain each and every process that you're going through. Right? You can see resume. You can see it here. It's going through. But if you get stuck, for example, I can go accept this file. Right? See this class here. Let's go select a system here like public void cleanup. You can see cleans up the disabling with the plugin. Right? Well, maybe I want to know a little bit more about that. So I can right-click, and then somewhere in here is the AI system. No, a little bit different on here. There is a button on this. I do know that it was hit there somewhere. I just need to find it. And it will go through and it will explain the exact use of the code. So there you go. You just saw it edit the file in front of me. These are all the changes it's made. It's added a new import. It's got rid of two things that are no longer needed because it's changed how the system works. So we just accept that file. Keep going through and accepting the files. There will be a lot to accept. At some point I will just click the accept tool in the bottom right. This is the rank manager, so this manages the rank. So you can see here it likes this system. Oh my goodness, Lewis, get in the Discord. Missed you, hope you're well. I've not heard from you in years. Yeah, get in the Discord, it would be good to catch up. Hope you must be out of college into work now, and you're also the only moderator I have in chat, so that's good. This will be a regular thing. I do think that people will find this interesting. I don't think that it's going to get a lot of views, but I'm not doing this for views. Everybody says, you know, I've changed what I'm like. My views on YouTube, etc., has changed. I'm just here to do this because I enjoy it, and I want you all to be able to do whatever you want to do, right? That's my hope. That's my want. I want people to have the freedom to create their ideas. I don't want you to be limited by what you can create. You know, that's frustrating. Hello, Novel Consumer. Welcome. I know it's not the most exciting stream. Once I have a webcam, it will be a little bit more exciting. There will be lots of talking, lots of downtime as things generated. Right. It had another connection error. So far, this AI has generated 6,718 lines of code. Now, I don't know any developer that can crank out 6,700 lines of code. That is insanity, right? I've worked with people, and that is just not something you see every day. Welcome, Cameron. So there, we're just going to go through. I'm going to accept all changes so it can then retry again instead of going through one by one. You can see all of the files it's created here, right? It's not done anything for Discord yet. It's not got any of the commands activated yet. No, the AI is incredibly effective. Very, very, very effective. So we're going to try again here. Yeah, 100% Halo. Personas were definitely a thing. I had a role to play in Jerome's streams. I had a role to play in my streams. These days, I'm almost 30, believe it or not. Old. So I don't have that same persona anymore. Instead, I'm still the same person who enjoys to create stuff. I'm the same person that enjoys making things. And I'm still reasonably funny sometimes. But I don't know how much humor there will be going on in this one. So all of the files that you see that are red have errors. Right, so this is what it's going to work through eventually is, for example, if I click on Rank Manager here and open it, you'll see that there is errors inside it. Oh my goodness, it's still adding stuff in here except that. So let me show you. As we scroll through, you may not see anything, but as we go down, you will start to see. So here we go. Permission.manager, calculate and apply permission. This doesn't exist. Right, it still has to make it. So if I go here and click this one, it will give me a quick fix to the problem. I don't want to do that because it will interrupt what this is doing, but this is where you can use the AI in it as well. I didn't know whether or not to put any music. I'm not sure. You guys can have some music, or if you'd prefer just to listen to my voice, that's also absolutely fine. Honestly, I'm surprised there is actually people in this stream, to be completely honest with you. I thought the channel was going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, just straight dead, but it's good to see it's not. So you can see it's going through its editing permission manager, it's editing the rank manager to handle the rank operations, it's adjusting the rank manager again, now it's going back to the config manager, it's just inspected lines 250 to 350. So I can tell you right now, it's not finished, right? So this is where you have to work with the AI systems. So it's managed to do the core methods, the managers, storage providers, event listeners, right? So what we're going to do here, do all of this. Do all of this. Don't forget to check the system to make sure all functions are the same name. That might confuse it. Make sure no errors are coded in. Well, look, man, how do you do? You can pin. No, I can't pin it there. I gotta go here. Oh wow, look at that pin message. That wasn't a thing. Do not stop until completed. Once completed, go over the system again and check for errors. Fix these errors and then confirm if all the features are implemented throughout the system from the original idea I sent you. So that will go through it, let it finish, go through, check for errors, and then go through and confirm all the features are there. If you are missing any, then add them and complete the 2 steps above again. So that will put it through the system, right? So that will send it on a loop to complete everything. So it will go through the logic, fix it, or should, I'll say should, because it doesn't always work. Michael, the AI is doing great. Very, very good. So it's going to go through and it's going to implement the command system now. It's already generating the files. You know, again, the commands are probably one of the more complicated bits. So if I go here and then while we wait for it to generate everything, we'll pull up Minecraft again. Why is this so small? Hold on. Super wide monitor, make sure that, there we go. So you can see here, for example, like the skill plugin, it loads data when I join in, because if you didn't, skills wouldn't activate. That was a bug fix that we had to do ages ago. I can show you all of the commands that we have so far in the systems we've added. Oh yeah, we added a jail system. I forgot about that. Jail. So this is JavaScript, Hardy. The skin, don't ignore the skin, right? The skin isn't my skin. It's because I leave the server in offline mode. So I can quite literally edit it as we go. So that means I don't need to... it's not my actual skin. It's just because I've got the server in an actual different mode. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I have to go for a quick restroom break while this is all generating, and I will quickly click resume. Okay, I am back. Oh, Lewis, look at you go. Look at you go. You remember how to be a mod. I do not. I've completely forgot all of that. Yeah, leave a like on the stream, everybody. It would be appreciated. I'm just going to quickly go through and accept all here in the bottom right. To accept all of the changes. So this was my testing arena, right? This is, I was trying to test if everything worked. Oh, I didn't show you guys actually. Where is it? This isn't just like an RPG leveling system. Let me find my area. Where is it? Here we go. So, let me show you guys this. So there's an enchanting system. Now, this enchanting system still works and it doesn't do anything. Well, it does do stuff, but not how you would want. So I'm going to quickly grab a stack of diamonds. Diamond. We're going to grab a stack here, and let's just grab every tool that we might need here. So sword, axe, shovel, pickaxe, and then every bit of armor, etc. Now, this was complicated to add. So to generate experience for enchanting, you'll see here we have got enchanting, and we have research master, book upgrade, custom enchants, and a rare enchant boost. Here is a breakdown of that. These aren't fully implemented yet. There's still a little bit more I want to do. So I right click, it gives me experience, right? So let me time. Let's time set day here. Let's jump on top of here. Game mode survival. Oh no, what's brown and sticky? A brown stick. That's what's brown and sticky. There we go. So, as you can see in the chat, there's our generating XP. Based on the experience amount that we're generating, it changes the percentage chance of getting a enchantment scroll. So, if you have a look here in our inventory, we now have a unknown enchantment scroll. This is quite cool. I was quite impressed with this system actually. Just a reminder to the 12 people that are here, don't forget to join the Discord if you want more updates and be able to talk with me in the chat, etc. Not that I'm really anybody these days, but come have a chat. We're a really nice community. We will be doing stuff like testing out the server, etc. when we're not on stream, just to check for bugs so I can push them to GitHub. Right, so what you do with this scroll is you right click it. You've identified this scroll. It contains depth striders. So now I've got depth strider on a scroll. I can put them on my boots and now it is applied the enchantment. That is our custom enchantment system. So I need to adjust everything a little bit. Everything is fully random on finding scrolls. You keep generating XP. There will be party experience as well. But just to go over all of this, if we go here and we right click these, we can now unlock all of the enchantments. So we have a fortune scroll, so let's put that on our pickaxe. We've now got fortune 1. We've got power, so that would be for a bow. Yeah, we've got swift sneak for something. Yeah, wonderful. What's up, Lewis? I know, I'm not. That's an issue that I have already added to the GitHub. I am using GitHub. You can find me on GitHub, Frizzle and Pop. Multi-shot, so that would be for another bow. Loyalty, I don't know what that does. What is loyalty? I don't even know some of these enchantments. Correct, Halo. Yes. So as you go through, you unlock more enchants and the ability to find them. And then when you have a high enough enchant level, you will find custom enchants. At least that is the plan. The custom enchants have not been coded in yet. Makes friends come back to you when you throw them. Friends? Tridents. Tridents. Text was a bit small on the screen. Maybe I need glasses with my old age. What is trident? Right. Cool. I've not played Minecraft in 6 years, by the way. Okay, so if I go loyalty. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. Oh, you could apply. So does that... You may not know, but does that become a floating entity when you throw it? Is that an entity that can be killed? Kill at... Oh wow, there's a lot of people who have joined the Discord. Let me say hello to everybody. There we go. Thank you all for joining the Discord. Much appreciated. Again, if you want to join and keep up to date on everything we're doing, then feel free to join us. The pin message there. Again, this will be a long series. This will take, I reckon it will take about a week to get this server set up. As you can see, it's just generating in the background there. I'm not doing anything. It is doing everything for me while I run around in Minecraft, not knowing what I'm doing these days. So if I go at E. I just was curious. Welcome, Seth. I know, it's been so long. Equals trident? Oh, no way. Whoa, that's interesting, guys. So the reason I was just looking for that, so this here, right, I was like, well, it's floating back. That's actually got to be an entity, meaning that if, for example, let me duplicate this. If, for example, I throw that and then I run that command, it killed it, which then means it is registered in the world as an entity. What does that mean? If an entity is in the world, you can do stuff with it. So, for example, you have armor stands, right? These are plugin developers' best friends. In plugins, you can do anything with an armor stand, right? You can make it walk, you can put stuff on top of it, give it name tags, etc., and it becomes like almost like an NPC you can use. You can make them right-clickable. The fact that you can use a trident like this and it comes back to you is incredible. That means, for example, I could throw custom enchant abilities with these tridents is going to be insane. I could put mobs on top every other day, weekends being the earliest stream, because I have to go somewhere at 3 o'clock pretty much. Other than that, I'll try and do them later so I can get both American and British people in. Obviously, I know this is early for people. Right, it has finished its 25 calls, as you can see here, but let's show you the other view because you can't see this. Coding screen. So if we transition over to this now, take a second and just look next to the edited files and tell me that's not the most insane thing you've seen. In the hour that we've been live in total, we have generated 9,748 lines of code. Now, to most people who don't know about coding and developing and stuff like that, that may not seem like a lot, right? But what you're talking about is not Halo, no, because what you'd be able to do, for example, I need a ChatGPT window set up. 1 second, and I can demonstrate my idea here. Where's ChatGPT? No, I don't want the chicken butt. Right, let me quickly add in a new scene. Where's browser capture? Browser source. Add source. Browser source. No. Close. That's not right. Let's do window capture. Add source. Add a new source instead. Add source. And we're going to do Firefox. Done. Okay. My voice is low. I can turn it up. To me, on my mic and audio system, it's peaking. Yes, I did say no, I don't want a chicken butt. If you're in the Discord, you would understand. Right, I need to resize this or just center it a little bit. Right, so in Minecraft, could I, in theory, so this is what I mean, right? When we use AI, this is what I'm on about. I have an idea. Now, I need to know if that idea is possible. So what we'll do is we'll check, right? We'll ask ChatGPT, because ChatGPT has access to all of the Bucket API documentation. So in Minecraft, could I, in theory, assign a NPC on a trident that I throw as a custom enchant for a plugin. So here, let's ask the question. I think I'm right. There. So what we'd be able to do would be assign that entity anything we want, right? Because that's how it works, and we can do that on a plugin level. So where Halo mentioned that the effects would be wiped once it came back into your inventory, yes, that's the point. It would be wiped because it would then be back in your inventory, and then when you throw it again, it would still be there because you'd be able to store the MBT data. So look, it's got projectile launch event, which is what's happening, and when it comes back in to spawn a custom NPC on the trident, track the trident's flight and handle impact, and that's everything you would need to get it to work. Is just that, right? It's not a lot, it's really simple, and I think that is a brilliant idea. But that's enough of that. Let's have a look at where we're at. Right, we'll accept all of those changes. This project is getting absolutely colossal, as you can see. We now have admin commands, player commands, and rank commands. And we'll resume the conversation. Yes, correct, Halo. That would be correct. Because you throw something, if it's got an enchantment on it to adjust the data and what happens, you can do anything with it. As soon as I saw it fly, I knew what I was seeing. So, for example, you could add a auto-firing turret, for example, to a trident, because you'd be able to set an entity like a skeleton to ride it. Once the skeleton is on it, you could then adjust the projectiles coming from the skeleton, so like a 2-stage adjustment, for example. If that makes sense, right? It seems complicated, but it's really not. And again, if you guys don't mind, hit like on the stream. It helps. Not that I'm really too concerned about it, but it just helps in the overall effect of trying to help get this series out to more people, which is what I care about. Yes, Hardy, you'll definitely have to get a Discord account sometime soon. Chicken butters from a previous server. Yes, that is a long time ago. That's probably 8 years ago now. Unusual join activity. Not really. It's just because Mark is resolved. Done. So let me just quickly go through the disk. So that's how snowboards were made for the world. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, or exactly. I actually really like what you said there. TNT, right? So if I put TNT on that, it would then be like a throwable stick of dynamite, for example, which is also, again, another really cool tool, especially if you did it to not damage world interaction, right? So imagine you're running around, you see mobs a long way away, you hit them with one of those and it explodes, right? That is brilliant. And I think that would be an incredible custom enchant for the trident. I mean, the trident actually seems like it could have some of the strongest enchants available. So welcome to Zahiris, welcome to Master Uguay and Des, who have all joined the Discord server. Welcome, I hope you enjoy it. And also thank you to Horang, Lewis, Michael Cook, SetB23 and DSBrick, who all joined the Discord server earlier that I missed as well. So this is the idea behind making the server as a community as well. Is we're working on it all together. You guys can come up with ideas. I can help implement those ideas. You guys can tell me if an idea is bad, right? You can see at the moment in the plugin for permissions. Hello. Oh wow, I recognize that. Hello, Matthew. I hope you're well. Right, let's try that again. Let's do this one. Because we're waiting for this code to generate still. Oh, come on. Okay, we hit 10,000 lines of code. I'm just going to give it a break for a second while it's generating all of this. You know, I want it to be a back and forth conversation. I can't say a Discord because you're going to think I'm talking about actual Discord, not just a general conversation about the features that the server can have, right? And again, hopefully this gains some traction. I hope you will, you know, get into it. I hope you will try these things for yourself. You know, I know that Cursor as a platform isn't free. Right, I know Cursor is not free. I know that not everybody has access to it, but everybody does have access to ChatGPT. Yeah, exactly, Hardy. I can do exactly that. You'd discourses. So how that would work is you just, you know, cancel the launch event of the current arrow, attach TNT to an arrow, or you could attach a charged creeper. You could do anything, make it invisible. When it comes to launching things in custom enchants like that, it's actually incredibly simple, right? I mean, again, I can show. Give me a second. If I could go back to this one and bring that up. Describe to me how I would add a custom enchant to a crossbow. Make the arrows have different to turn it into an RPG launcher with different options of ammo. Example, normal RPG, scatter RPG, mustard gas. So there's a demonstration, right? So I had a base idea. I've taken it to ChatGPT. It's now going to write out a full thing that it can give to another AI, right? This is the funny part. It's taking it from one AI and putting it into another AI. So here you can see ways to swap it. This is how it would implement it. So you can put RPG type, how you'd swap it. This is an exact system in how you'd swap it. This is how you'd modify the crossbow system, and just like that, it would create what you were just on about, right? And that is very simple to do. War crimes. Look, nobody needs to know about the war crimes that we'd be committing with the mustard gas, okay? But how did it actually generate something from mustard gas? Oh my god. we've convinced ChatGPT to commit war crimes. It has no problems creating a mustard gas RPG. Brilliant. That's good. And a scatter, a cluster bomb. Yeah, great, brilliant. We got two. We're doing good. We're doing good. It's done two for one. Wow. Anyway, that's how that works. I'm gesturing at the screen with my hands. It's definitely coming back like I've never disappeared. Very interesting. I was just making sure the other one went public. No, it didn't. Oh no, it goes here. So that went well. That went up. 13 likes. This one's got 9 likes. Brilliant. Right. Let's do that. We'll minimize this back down. We'll open up the coding again to have a look. And we will retry the connection now after we've given it a break. Sometimes you can get rate limited from AIs. Obviously, these are not cheap things to run. So if you have an absolute Looney Tooney like myself just absolutely hammering it, it's gonna struggle. It's gonna kick you off. It's fascinating if terrifying. Yes. As you can see, it's still going through. It's still generating. This thing is just not liking how much I'm absolutely pounding it. It's probably because I'm uploading at the same time as downloading. I can go through some of the other bits as well. For example, let's see. So the plan of things that we have to go through is here. You'll see that we have Frizzle and Eco, Frizzle and Essentials. Right, Lewis, this was the idea. I wanted people to learn, right? Everybody has ideas. No one in the world can tell me, oh, I have no ideas. No, you have ideas. This could be ideas pertaining to your business, for example. Let's say you were running a business or knew of businesses in your local area and you wanted to help them out. You know, a lot of local people in smaller towns don't have access to developers or the funds for developers. So if you wanted to start up your own business, for example, making them websites, right, now you can. You just need to be able to put into words exactly what they want. It does create websites very well. So for example, if I go to localhost 8080, this is the moderation system. This isn't fully implemented yet, but hold on, let me just shrink this down a little bit so you can see it. So this is where I went overkill, right? Sorry, just to fit this all on screen. This is the moderation system, and I asked it to create a web panel to be able to edit it. With the web panel, it came up to about 15,000 lines of code to be able to get it to work. The issue is it's not all working correctly yet. For example, if I click punishments, nothing loads. It just seems to load the base data. But for example, if I go to the inspect element and scroll this up here, you'll see that there is bans in place for players. I banned Jerome before he even got on the server, you know. These are basic requests that are already stored in here. This is an actual one that I put in here. So this is just pulling from the ban plugin. For example, if I go to Minecraft here and go ban Tutti, for example, just because I don't know anybody else's Minecraft names, it will tell you here I need to do player and reason. It's 1.7.10, and now he's banned, right? Now if I go back to the coding screen here, and if I refresh and I go to punishments, you'll see that there is Tutti as well, right? This does work. Oh, he's not actually banned, Hardy. I know he'll actually want to come on and see how this system works. So if I then do that, and I can do that. What's up, Marco? I hope you're good. Welcome. Tutti is banned. It literally just said Tutti. There we go. So now if I refresh this page and go to punishments, you'll see no one is banned, right? The response doesn't give us anyone. No, I didn't die. No. I didn't die. Right, so if I turn this window capture back off and then open this again, we'll be able to see it's had another error. That's fine. We'll accept all the changes that it has done. We're literally about to pass the 10,000 lines of code mark, and we'll get it to resume. So as we can see now, it's really growing in size, everything that we've got here. We're currently adding, by the looks of it, the Discord system. So for ranks, if you have a rank on the Minecraft server, it will also give you the rank on the Discord server automatically, right? I thought that would be a cool and pretty easy feature to implement, and that's why, you know, it's able to do it. So there you go. You can see that the Discord integration messages are done. So if I now go to messages, you can see it is added the system here for the messages, etc., for integrating, and I can accept this file change. Oh, hey, that is a really good question, and one that I don't mind answering at all. My favorite food would be real Indian curry, and I'm on about the homemade stuff. You know, my girlfriend makes an incredible curry. She's a very, very talented cook, and that's the sort of, you know, that showed me that in England, you know, we have chicken korma, chicken tikka masala. You know, those are the foods when you go to an Indian restaurant, and that's what everybody knows. But you know, it's stuff like dosa. If you've never tried a dosa in your life, try and find a dosa restaurant near you. That is incredible. Or biryani, for example. Biryani is absolutely amazing, especially if they make it in the clay pots. As you can see now, it is creating some more folders. Automatically, it knows how to do all of this as well. You know, parathas are really good, or instead of naan breads, I like rotis now. I actually know how to make them myself at home. That's, you know, Indian food. There you go. See, Lewis knows, right? Lewis knows the dosa, Manchurian. I know I'm going to butcher some of these names. I don't pronounce it correctly, but like a good Manchurian. What's up, Electrical? Yes, I am back. First day back. Welcome. Yes, it is very prominent, Halo. It is very, very prominent, but most of the Indian restaurants around England, and especially the British areas, are going to be Bengali Indian food, which is adapted for the English taste buds, basically meaning we can't handle spice, and it is massively toned down. Lewis, stop. You're going to make me... I'm actually going to Southall today in England. Now, Southall is literally known as Mini India. It is literally like you're in Delhi. It's unbelievable. Literally everybody has said that. Electrocute. No, you're not tripping. Right. So as we can see, it's finished. Right. So what we're going to do is go up to the very... Actually, I'm easier grabbing this from my document here. Frizzle and perms. I'm going to repaste in the idea. Now I'm going to ask it to check through the code base and make sure everything is implemented correctly. Welcome, Joey. Remember, everybody, join the Discord if you would like to be up to date with everything. I am actively in there every day working on this project. This project will be available for everybody eventually. All of the code is actually public on my GitHub, which is just my name, Frizzle and Pop, and you'll be able to see it all there. Right. I want you to check through the project breakdown. I am going to send below and cross-reference it to my current implemented features. If there's anything missing, please implement the features with your understanding. Oh my goodness, your wife, Hardy. I have to ask, when did you start watching the channel? Goodness, I can't. Everybody's got to be a lot older now. Lewis has got to be like old. Like me. I miss the old Frizzle and Pop and Jerome Ace days when there was still the 2-pump jump. Oh god. You know, thinking back, some of the names that we had for stuff was just outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. The bell slappers, my goodness, I can't believe I got that to stick. With features with your understanding of Minecraft and JavaScript development. Do not stop until it's complete. Wow, 23 started watching at 13. You know, Jasmine still has a hoodie as well, Lewis. I can't believe everybody still kept that. Do I still have my hoodie? Yes, I do. My hoodie is somewhere. I have to hook it out. I don't even know what happened to all of those hoodies. I had like 100 of them, and I think they like got lost along the way. So as you can see, it's going through the idea. It's now going to go through everything we have coded, because I can see things are missing, right? I can see that in the command system that there's stuff missing. So it now knows it's going to look for the errors, etc. Go through, fix them, check for the features, fix them. As soon as it's done this and we got rid of all of this red here, we'll be able to go through and compile it. And then we'll put it on the server and I'll be able to show you it. So it's editing the rank management system at the moment, just to try and help fix all of the errors in there. So while that's going away, we'll do the screen. No, nasty hoodies are not making a comeback. Maybe they might. Maybe they might. I have to ask. I'll have to ask Jerome. I'll have to ask if he's still using the provider or if he can get me on board. But again, there's only 10 people in here. There's not really a need for hoodies yet. I don't think there ever will be a need for hoodies again. I don't foresee this channel ever taking off to the same degree that it used to be, where there was thousands of people watching a live stream. Those were the good old days, and I'm happy with where this channel will be now. I found Jerry through Mitch around 15, 16. I found you in 2018. But then you dipped. I figured you weren't dead, as Jerry did mention you occasionally. Now, to be honest, for Jerome, it was probably very difficult, right? A lot of us ended up leaving, and he couldn't really share what was going on. It was our personal lives and our personal things and stuff that was going on in our lives. He couldn't really share that because we weren't sharing it on social media. It's just completed the export command. I'm not quite sure what that's going to do. I'm going to guess that's going to export the ranks, for example. You got married in 2023. Well, congratulations. I hope you're absolutely loving it. As for travel advice for England, yes, a lot of you Americans love to come to Edinburgh. It's absolutely incredible. I definitely recommend it, but I would recommend you stay in Glasgow, mostly because Edinburgh is the most expensive vacation destination I've ever seen. I went to go take me and my girlfriend there and had a heart attack when I saw $2,000 for 5 nights. That is extortionate and nothing short of daylight robbery. Other areas that are worth visiting in London. London as a whole is good. Avoid the bus top tours. They're expensive, although they do give you a tour. Places that are worth visiting, for example, are Cheddar Gorge. Once you've been to Cheddar Gorge, you could go to Clark's Village, which is an outlet mall if you enjoy a good bit of shopping at reduced rates, and you'll get some British stuff, but most of it is going to be European or American brands. Where else is worth visiting in England? Southend-on-Sea is a very cool beach to go to. It is like Vegas, but with arcade machines, 2p machines, coin flippers, I guess you would call them in America. Right, it's just edited the info command. It has added 185 lines and removed 151. I think with that change, that will put us over the 10,000 line mark of what AI has generated in this session today. Welcome Rory to the Discord, and welcome 123 Gugler. But welcome. Again, the Discord is the best place to stay up to date with everything. I'm pretty sure 7 of you have definitely joined by now, though. I've said it enough, but it's more for the people in the chat at or in the comments, for example, when this turns into a video. Right, so there we go. So it's now done that with, right, so we're now at 11,077. Cheddar Gorge, actually, believe it or not, is big on cheese. It is actually one of the only caves in England that matures its own cheese, and the cheese from there is absolutely unbelievable. Right, so right now I can see it's done. Right, it's got all of the features in place. Each command includes proper validation handling. Right, so now we have to fix everything, right? So we'll start at the top and we'll accept all. What's up, Nathan? How are you? Right, so for example, here Now I believe I've not heard from Dondo in 6 years. That's for sure. Right, fix with AI. Please fix. So now, here you go, you can see it's fixing. And it's fixed it. So instead of manager, it's actually audit. So we'll accept that. So that has fixed one of the errors here. So if I go down here, I can select this problem here, quick fix, fix with AI. Not quite right. The fix also errored. So now I can get it to have another look. So what we'll do is we'll expand this on what we're selecting. We'll follow the white line down to the end of this function. Yes, they do have moldy cheese, although that is not my choice. Add context. No. Hold on. Right. So if I tell it to do add context, what file am I in? Audit. So if I put audit command, there are, what's the correct terminology it wants me to use here? Undefined methods in this file. Please fix them. And just like that, it will fix the methods. So give it a second and you'll see. Yeah, no, you don't have to buy a whole wheel. It's all very much cut up for tourists and also locals. But it's beautiful. It's a brilliant drive. Bristol and Bath would definitely be on my list of places to visit. So if you go up to Bath, you can do Cheddar Gorge, you can do Bristol, you can do all of those in the same place. There's incredible pubs, there's incredible bars in Bristol. Bath, you have the Roman baths from when we were taken over by the Romans. As you can see, it's generating, looking at the inter errors, I can see there's several undefined methods in the audit log command. Let me fix these issues. So now it's going through and it's going to fix these issues. It's now applying it. It's still, I've fixed undefined methods. So we'll accept that. It's not done all of them, but we've now gone from 6 to 7 errors, right? This is the fun of AI. This is where you have to squish out the bugs one by one. And I'll tell it, you've not fixed the methods. They still don't work. So what we'll do is please cross-check the methods exist before you implement them. So if we now put that in, it will hopefully get this right. How do I give a role to Lewis? There we go. Lewis can have admin in the Discord. So we're just going to let that generate away again. Thank you to the 10 people that are here. If you haven't hit the like already, please do so. You're from Mauritius. Wow. Very jealous. That's some good weather. Pub culture. No, there's not actually very much singing these days in British pubs. That is a thing of the past. To be honest, our culture in a whole has changed for the worse for a long time, actually. Hyper Viper. Wow, that's a name I haven't read in a long time. My goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, pub culture in England has changed a lot in the past 20 years. Nathan, what's up? What's up? I think the American time zone must be waking up now. Right. So let's go back to that. So now, right, this is a good example of what it's doing. It's still struggling on this. Well, I'll go check the audit manager directly and manually. There we go. So now we're down to one error. Right, it's just managed to do all of that. It's only got one error in this file now. So I'm going to accept all here, and then I'm going to go find this one error and we'll fix that. Hold on, audit. I need to expand this a little bit, really. Audit command. My goodness, it's almost 1 AM. Where are you from, Halo? Where would that be? That would put you on Asian side or Australian? Australian or New Zealand, somewhere that way. Right, there's one more error in this file until it's completely fixed. Why can't I see it? Why can I not see it? I know you're there. It's showing me you're there. There. So if I do this, please fix this. Almost 6 AM or PM, Hardy. If that's 6 AM, you're an absolute madman. Please fix this. And make sure it's implemented correctly. Error found, yes. So, Hyper, you've missed everything. This is using AI only. I'm not writing a single line of code. AI will be doing everything. Retry. Connect to the server, please. So, just thinking about it, I'll fix the inter error related to a non-final variable in the lambda expression. Sure. No idea what that even means. So, Hyper, just so you're aware, this is Cursor. Cursor does everything. I only type to it. It has generated 11,000 lines of code. It has generated every single file itself that you see on your left. Jellied eels. I've never even heard of jellied eels. Is that for work, I'm guessing, Hardy? You've got a different sleep schedule. There we go. Is that done it? Is that done it? So here we go. It's found this, it's added this, and it should accept. So now it's still saying, so we've managed to fix one. The server is going to be an RPG based server, Hyper. I'll give everybody, because not everybody's been here since the start, I'll give everybody a quick tour. Please accept. Thank you. Let me just set this to on line 78. for the final local variable page may already have been assigned. And then we'll put the code in like that, so you can see it's showing lines 62 to 82 instead of pasting it in the chat. Right, so the server is going to be an RPG server. Currently we have skills enabled, we have mining, we have logging, we have farming, we have fighting, we have fishing and enchanting. You will see each has a breakdown of the perks. There is passive and active perks. There is enchanting, which will have passive and active perks. And then mining is also the same. We go up to a level 100 and everything. It's not all put in yet because I was already started on that plugin because I was trying to get to grips with everything. So if I show you, for example, we'll grab a hoe. In Minecraft, of course, we don't want to do that in real life. That's not a good thing to do. So if I go along here and turn this into farmed land, I can show you how everything works, because I've not done anything with farming. I actually have not even tested farming yet, to be completely honest with you. Well, this is all doing that. I can see that is done, but it's not quite got it right again. It's managed to code in another bug. I need that to accept. So let's get seeds, wheat seeds. Let's get bone meal so we can grow them faster. We'll do game, rule, survival. Oh no, game mode. We'll go ahead and plant these. So a lot of this is going to need testing, which is when we're going to launch the server for everybody to be able to join. I don't think I can run the server on my computer at the same time, to be completely honest with you. So I will have to just wait to get a server. I just need to make sure financially it's viable, because servers have become incredibly expensive. Let's swap to this as we're not developing anything. We can go over some of the features for all of the new people here. Let me just double check this. Welcome to the 15 people that are here. If you haven't left a like on the stream already, please do so. It helps massively. Right, so we're growing crops. We're flying through it. If you aren't already in the Discord, link is in the pinned message, and it will also be in the description. Oh yeah. Yeah, hard it is. It always. I hate this system, by the way. Oh, come on. Why they removed and changed how all of that works is beyond me. Right, so if I'm right, when I harvest this, I should start to get experience, he says. So we'll check. Yeah, there we go. We're now getting experience for farming. My farming is now level 2. So this is the idea behind it all. As we go through and we farm, you'll get experience and then you'll get bonuses, for example. So let's just go back down and replant this like that. Honestly, I cannot believe that worked first try. I was half expecting it to break. Because some of the, for example, fishing needs some adjustment. fishing doesn't quite work, it is on the GitHub. My GitHub is all public. All of these plugins will be public for you to view. If you guys want to assist with the code as well, you're more than welcome to. So there we go. It all works. We're now level 3. It's scalable, Hyper. I know it's been a very long time, World Desires, so it's scalable. So what that means is by the time you get to level 100, you'd need 4 million experience points. Will take a very long time, very grindy, a bit like old school RuneScape, for example. So I don't want to spend ages doing this, making sure it works, but I would like to make sure everything else works. So we can do skills admin, and we'll see the usage here. So it's Frizzle and Pot, farming, add XP 5,000. So I'm now level 10. Welcome, Anthony, welcome. So what does level 10 mean for farming? Let's take a look. So we can have a look at farming now, so I can see my progress here. Farming. So I now have 10% farming game and auto replant crops. So let's check that. Let's check if auto replanting crops works, for example. Oh, it's Blade. Blade served in the military. I was not military. Game rule tick. What is it? Oh, what's the command for sped up ticks? I can't remember. Random tick speed. 1,000. There we go. Okay, so this one's fully grown. So let's see if it automatically replants. No. What about if I right click it? Will that do it? No. Okay. There's one to fix. I will quickly add that to my GitHub. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I just really would like to add that in so I don't forget. RPG. Issues. No issue. Farming auto replant doesn't work. Bug. Create. There we go. That's that done. Yeah, actually, Hyper, this is a lot of what creating these things was back in the day. Not for Bedrock, Hardy. Unfortunately, Bedrock uses a completely different code base, and you actually can't put plugins on Bedrock. You have to use command line code, which technically AI could write for. So if you wanted to try and make something like this, you could do it just through the same methods I'm doing. It uses the same files and stuff like that. Right. What other abilities have we got that might need testing for farming? Instant grow charge, auto harvest. How is auto harvest going to work? That can surely not work. That's not possible. Let's try. There we go. There, I'm at level 50. Wow, look at that, amazing. So instant grow we're looking for. You'll see it go here. None of those instantly grew, and none of it is auto harvesting. Brilliant. And none of it's auto replanting either. That's okay. So let me add those in. Auto harvest for farming doesn't work. And what was the other option it gave me there? Instant growth. Yes, Halo, it could, but the issue is I'm not touching NPC movement. Basically, I looked into it. It uses something called the NMS system. And this is one rule I see to any of you. If you're going to attempt any of this, avoid NMS. NMS stands for the Net Minecraft Service. And every time Minecraft updates it, it changes where everything's located through obfuscation of their code. What that means for you all the documentation that is out there changes every time. What that then means is AI tries to read from just a really convoluted mess of documentation. That convoluted mess of documentation is nothing short of a pain, because it will constantly error. It will constantly get things wrong. That it just does not work. And I just got blown up by a creeper. I have not had any audio sound on. Just realised that. Oh, come on. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's this stupid new thing that Minecraft added. Oh, I missed. Let's take this out. I want to turn this into a mount, by the way. That was an idea I had, making these rideable. Oh my goodness. Okay. Time, set, day. Game mode, creative. Burn. What did it drop, by the way? Phantom membrane. Interesting. I'm not actually or just put it in creative and then you're fine. Just double check and read out any new members of Discord. Welcome to Lord Twizzlers. I appreciate you joining. There we go. Oh, used to repair Elytra. Fair enough. I don't know how most of this stuff works now. Right, let's get back to the AI side of things. Let's open that up. And we'll go through and fix some more of these bugs so we can compile. Right, I see the error is down here somewhere. Logs. Local variable of logs is defined in an enclosing scope. It must be final or effectively final. So you can also do this option there, right? If I click on that and then click fits in chat, it will say, for the code present, we get this error. Local variables, how can I resolve this? If you propose a fix, please make it concise. We'll see if that's any good. I don't like that wording. And there we go. We have officially removed the first file of errors. So we'll go down to the next one. There's only 3 errors in here. So let's get going. And they all look like the same error, the dot reload. Yes, Halo, I have actually talked to AI about making structures. It does think that it can make structures. but what it thinks and what it can do is completely different. Right, this should fix all 3 errors at once. Not quite. So now we'll go through and we'll have it fix this again. I can't say this is exciting as the other streams I used to do, guys. I know it's not as high energy, but it is supposed to be more educational than anything. Alright, so there we go. Clear cache, reload. First two work. Resume. No, Hyper, this is not actually running locally. This is running off of Claude Sonnet 3.7's API. This is not running locally. If this was running locally, I would not be running it because I still have 1080p's, not anything fancy in the form of GPU. Do you think GTA can be modded using AI? Probably not, because it doesn't have a modding API. But, for example, you could create something like the roleplay system you could do. Mods does work for development because Forge and CurseForge have a large amount of documentation that isn't convoluted and confusing. Right. But clearing data manager cache already refreshes its rank, so that's accept, and we'll accept that. Right, so we've cleared out those, and we'll go into the version command, and then we'll go down and find the errors in here. Here we go. Fix in chat. Right, exactly, Hyper. This was the idea behind everything of this series. Was a lot of people don't know, right? A lot of people just presume ChatGPT's the be all and end all of this. There we go, and it's just fixed the version command in one go. We'll accept those two, and then we'll go down to sync command. We'll find the error and do the same again. Like I said, you don't have to have an understanding of code to use this system. You don't have to have an understanding of anything to use this. Right, I see the error here. Fix in chat. I just want to show people you can make whatever you want. For example, I got bored yesterday. I don't know how you can get bored doing this, but I'd been doing it for 7 hours yesterday trying to learn more about Cursor before the stream. And I made the game. I had it spit out an entire web-based browser game called Mindclicker, and it works. It has skills, it has achievements, it has everything, and it did it in about 20 minutes, and it turned out to be 12,000 lines of code. You know, it's not small amounts of code. Just for example, at the moment, we're in the final straits of fixing up everything. So as we go down to Command Manager, we'll have a look, and you can see. So something's not going right here in the whole file. So there you go. There's a perfect thing where AI has got confused, it's done all of this, but it's not actually implemented any of these commands. So what it's just done there is not the fix at all. No, I want you to implement these commands for the system, not just comment them out. That doesn't fix anything. Right, so what I've told it there is I would be surprised if it works. Right, because it's broad unless it correctly references the memory. Exactly, Hyper. This is what Jerome was saying as well. That something like this could really shake up the Minecraft industry, and I hope it does, because once things like this come along and people learn how to use them, everybody benefits in the end. Sure, if we update and update and update, it will be good for the server, but it will also encourage competition. Graded card shop, absolutely. Return of the Bean. Failed to save info command content as the file is no. Please compare. Overwrite. Accept all. Right, we're going to let that file away while it goes through all of these commands. And while it's doing this, it's going to be generating a lot. So we will go back to Minecraft in this screen. Yeah. Don't even start about 1.7.10, thank you. I've already had flashbacks. We also got the Essentials plugin to code as well. That will be on another episode. Basically adding in all of the essential commands for Minecraft. Instead of just using Essentials, I thought, well, why would we do that? We can just make it. So we're going to make the Essentials command. It's going to add all of the commands in. And this thing is just throwing a right hissy fit. There we go. Work. What's up, Music Craft? Thank you for joining the stream. Just for anybody that is new here, welcome. This series is going to be a regular occurrence. We are creating a Minecraft server fully with AI. We're not using any stock or standard plugins. We are going to be generating everything. As you can see, we are currently working on the permission system, which is quite an extensive thing to do. George Foreman, the celebrity grilling dog. How lucky we are. Welcome, George Foreman. Right, 1.7.10, let's explain this. So that started because when we were setting up mods back in the day, trying to get these lovely people I worked with to get it right every time was nothing short of a headache. It would take me an hour to get Jerome, Tutti, Dondo, Dacia all set up on mods, because they didn't know what they were doing at all. So what would happen was I'd be telling them a version, and then just one day 2D started screaming 1.7.10, and it just stuck. And then it evolved, and it turned into the most infuriating thing for me. As I'd be trying to tell them the version to install, Ryan would turn around and go, "It's 1.7.10," over and over and over and over again. So it's just done the list command, as you can see there. It's just generated that. It's just going through all of the commands one by one, as we told it to, which is actually quite impressive. Ranks command, I can't believe it's doing all of that without any input. It still blows my mind, right? Like, I'm sitting here talking about it quite nonchalantly. Oh my goodness, blame Benny. When something broke, oh my goodness, it was let me tell you guys, The thing I hated most was the live streams we had to do on modded platforms, because if it broke, it was nothing short of stressful to try and get it up. Some of the stuff I actually made when I was, you know, 8 years younger, still to this day I think were absolutely mind-blowing game modes. Like my personal favorite was Cookie Camp. That was unbelievable. I thought that game mode was just so good. You know, they just, some of the game modes that we came up with were so cool. Honestly, I thought they were brilliant. Well, while that's generating, you don't want to just see me run around here. Let's go see how bad at the game I am. This is the only place I still have my YouTuber permissions, by the way. Right. Bed Wars. Oh, Lord. How do I play these games? Don't laugh. I don't know how to play. It would take a lot of work, but I still have all of the design documents. I've heard that this is full of sweats. This game now. Diddy Gang? My goodness. Hypixel got the Diddy Gang. Troll Pack was great. That was an incredible mod pack. Bodil was the literal bane of my existence. Right. I forgot how to play completely. By the way, let's resume the conversation. There we go. Let that continue working. Wool. And a stone sword. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. He's already here. Oh, okay. Well, this guy's got buns connection. I died. How is he doing that? My goodness, I'm right. This game was full of sweats. Wow. I suck at Minecraft these days. There we go. This is why I don't play. This is why I don't play mini games, guys. Brother thought it was Fortnite and absolutely bodied me. So as you can see, it's just the AI is going through and doing everything, and then I'm literally sitting here while playing Bed Wars. Like, this is peak development. We as a human race have reached peak level. I'm not doing anything at all. It's doing it all for me. Peak Bed Wars. Right, let's quickly whack this on before I get, for lack of a better term, bummed by the next sweaty. Right, let's grab that. Let's grab armor. We're going to grab some oak planks. I am alive, dog lover. I am alive, and I'm here. It's just doing things while I'm waiting, George Foreman, the celebrity grilling dog. It's not doing anything with the game. It's just generating a permissions-based plugin, which you will see in the first episode, because we had to split it up because everything was Well, my computer broke, for lack of a better excuse. So it is developing a full plugin for me without me having to do a single thing. Facecam Monday. I had to order everything new. I didn't actually have any of my stuff anymore. None of it. It all gone. Right. It seems to have fixed some stuff. Let's grab these. And that's with diamonds. Oh yeah, I'm quite chill most of the time. One of the funniest moments was probably one of the worst viewers when Joe destroyed the server so bad he corrupted the box and made it so the rest of the stream's plan for the day. Yes. Wow, that was an experience, to say the least. That was an experience. That was, I'm sure, very nostalgic for a lot of people. Like, it was very nostalgic hearing Jerome's voice the other day. Honestly, absolutely crazy. Give me them diamonds. 4. Does that give me anything? Or is that donkey? What do you do for me? 4 diamonds. Let's get that going. There we go. No one's coming. One turn, but not as good as the 2-pump chump from Fortnite. Oh God, Lewis, don't remind me of that, please. Honestly, that was nothing short of torture, to be honest. Let's protect all of this up. Yeah, you ain't getting in my base. Somehow everybody is leaving me alone, and I still have my YouTuber rank on, so that's nice. Apparently I can still move fairly well in Minecraft. Good singing voice. That's funny. Don't make me laugh. Almost there. Right, let's put these away. Honestly, the fact that these videos still exist in the world is traumatizing. 12 gold. There we go. Well, the AI seems to have stopped working. I'm not at risk of getting attacked by anybody, so let's quickly go down. Right, there's still an error in excuse me, AI, you have not added all of these commands. So you're not really done, are you? It seems you've gotten confused and didn't add all the commands. Please do so. GTA was good. Actually, that was our most fun thing to play. GTA was incredible. Right, I've restarted the AI. It's not fixed everything. I just pasted in all of the commands that's missed. I know you can't see it. But it was basically a lot of them. Right, now I can click on that. And I still need 2 more diamonds. Is green still alive? No. Why do I have a feeling I'm definitely going to die? We split, and then I went through a lot of stuff in real life, and just really drifted apart. Me, Jerome, and Ryan hadn't talked for years after I left. Right, exactly. It is spitting code out. It is spat out near on 12,000 lines. Look at it go. I mean, we're not on about small files here. It is just spitting them out like it's going out of fashion. Right, someone just got to my island. No, no one got to my island. There is no bad blood. To answer the question. Simply. Stick fight. Oh god, that was a difficult. I hated that. I didn't hate it. Jerome was just actually quite good at it, and there's nothing worse than losing a game to Jerome, right? Because you wouldn't hear the end of it. You wouldn't hear the end of it for a very long time. So welcome Dog Lover to the Discord as well. If you want to join the Discord, stay up to date. It is pinned in the top. I am very active there. No one's destroyed my bed. Why is everybody leaving me alone? I've got 2 emeralds. Lego. Do I spend? No, I don't spend emeralds here. What can I get with 2 emeralds, please, sir? Not a lot. At all. Oh no, there we go. Bang. That's kind of cool. Jerome is a sore winner and a sore loser. Is Cyan? Cyan's out as well. Wow. Where is everybody then? Red's about to... Oh yeah, Red's getting messed up. So what about if I just go over to the main island? I see you. Hold on, let's get a bow and arrow. Frizzle and Popstar's dead. Definitely dead. Oh, that didn't quite work. I like these eggs. They make it very easy. Give me the emeralds. These are my emeralds now. Oh. How's the coding doing? It's got stuck again. You guys are supposed to tell me when it gets stuck. I get stuck watching that. Resume. Thank you, Musicraft. Have a good one. I forget everybody's working nowadays. You've all got jobs. You've all grown up. Where's fireballs? Give me them. I Steved it. Yeah, I did Steve it. Should I just YOLO it? Yes, pretty much. YOLO it. Be careful around that. It says it's done again. I don't think it is. I think AI lied to us. Oh, Steve, it is when you take 2 hours. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I just looked at AI. It's done 14,000 lines of code. Right. Accept. Right, it's still not quite done. So I'm just getting all of this going, guys. But you can see how many it's missing here. Paste that in. You're still missing. Oh. Why is no one killing me? How am I a team player? I'm playing solo. I'm taking my diamonds. Let's just make it really obnoxious. Where is blocks? Well, that was rude, but sure. You can break my bridge off, that's fine. Let's get this started. get aggressive with the AI sometimes. Put some caps on. I'm not really playing the game, to be honest with you guys. I'm just sort of having it up for you guys for something more interesting to look at while we wait for all of this AI code to generate. Because I've only roughly got about 20 minutes left until I need to end the stream for today and then come back tomorrow. No one is coming to my island. Do I smell? How much is it for one bedrock? I'm just going to get a bucket. Make it obnoxious on the island. Yes, he got into a tricycle accident and he died singing his favourite song, which was Queen. Not because he was a queen, though. Let's be very clear. Yeah, but look, it may be the Stinky Pea island, but we're actually doing okay. Resume. Playing Bed Wars just brings back weird memories. It's been a long time. Do I have diamonds in there? No. Of course not. No, no. Jerry doesn't either. Bankers don't use deodorant. Okay, these are new items and very obnoxious looking. I know, a real Frizzle and Pop stream in this day and age. I mean, just how obnoxious is that, right? Like, don't destroy my island. You know, we're bold here. We like to be bold. My finger is slipping off the keyboard. That's not good. You. Where did he get me from? Give me a bow. Yes, I did see Jerome got married. Come here. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Let's try this. Wow, that was close. Has he even spotted that I'm shooting at him? He just doesn't care. Are they even getting close to him? I suck at this game. Whoa. I suck. Right, looks like it's doing a much better job of implementing these commands now. Let's get my sword. I have a feeling he's coming over. I'll get that. And 12 arrows. There's 15,000 lines of code now, this permission manager. That's absolutely insane. I mean, I could. Why can't I hit him? This is not going to plan. Let's get some explosives. Everyone's disappeared. This makes no sense. AI disconnected again. Yeah, I mean, look, I am so open to all ideas. This is just for being obnoxious. No way he hits that first shot. No one's that accurate with a bow and arrow. Oh, I actually hit him. Alright, I should probably get out of here with my diamonds. You ain't gonna hit me now. I'm too quick, too quick, too quick, too quick, too quick. Right, I got 9. Let's go. Sharpness. Sharpness. Protection 2. Let go. What have we got armor wise? 6 emeralds, not quite. What's up, Backer Junior? Okay, so what have we got? Accept to changes. Accept. 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 Yes. Implement the rest of the commands. Do not stop like until it's all finished. So you can see, like, a plugin like this would normally take hours and weeks and just an absolute ridiculous amount of time to make, right? A full permissions plugin, no one just makes it. You just don't. There's no point in making it. If you're only just tuning in, we're making an entire Minecraft server from just AI. Oh wow. Whoops, didn't mean to buy that, but what an interesting item to have. Have a nice one, dog lover. Give me that emerald. There we go. Hopes and dreams. Close. Hopes and dreams. Oh, it hit him. This is just honestly more nuisance-like than anything. Oh. Well, that's rude. He's uncovered my bed. You mind? I'm going to regenerate faster than you can hit me, so... no, I'm using Cursor. I'm using Cursor to code. It does absolutely everything for me. It's full AI on the Claude 3.7 mono model, specifically the thinking model. I'm just going to be a nuisance to this guy. I know how annoying this is. Where'd he go? Do you mind? That's just rude. Oh, you're a web developer. Well, Banker, this place is for you. Right, join the Discord, top of the thing, get in here, because we are doing everything. We're going over web development with this. We're going over pretty much all functions of it, right? As you can see, hold on, let me swap back to live coding screen. This is everything going on. So at the moment, it's generating all of the files, and we're working down a list of errors now, right? Because it's generated all of the code. It will miss things. It's AI. I gave it a list of ideas, and at the moment, it's currently fixing the commands to be registered in the game, and it's also seen that these commands aren't actually registered yet. So it's going through and it's registering the functionality for each of these, and then taking it from there. The code that it generates is crispy, it's good code, it's clean, it's easy to understand, it's 9 times out of 10 it works, 9 times out of 10, and then you'll see all of the errors we have to go through and fix. So there's 1 or 2 errors in each thing. In some of them there's a few more, but it will work through these errors for me. It has generated in 2 and a bit hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes, it has generated 14,000 lines of code. 14,000. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't code anything that fast. I can't even write that fast, as fast as it's written 14,000 lines. My bed. Oh no. Whoops. My bed is good. Pink team was eliminated. Swag. $14K. Yeah, 14K. Right, we're going to go swap back to that screen as it's generating everything. Cursor is a little bit more expensive than other models. I will say that. Right, I see that man's on the move. Let's blow him up. Why can't I? That's not very much. What? Is that slowed down? Resource generation? Yes. Will that hit him? Snipe? Not quite. Try again. Oh yeah, that has slowed massively down. Why has no one bothered me? Like, do I smell that bad? Oh, don't die. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so it's just updated command manager is now going on to implement one last command. So we'll have a look here and take a look really quick while that's going on in the background. So it's added them. Oh, look at that. There we go. So it's now added all of these commands. So we're only missing a few commands now. And you can see all of the commands it's added here. I will probably fix a lot of these errors off stream later tonight, but I will note the GitHub fixes if you want me to, and then we can work on another plugin on Monday. Or do you want me to do everything on stream? There we go. Oh, wow. Leave me alone. Green is new. Where's he gone? All the way back to his base. Why can't I pick all of this up? Look at that. Look. How weird that is. Right, we're at 18,000 lines of code. Let's see what we've got. Look at what for? I got nothing to look out for. Why is none of this? High pixel bugs, nice. Still looks like let's see if that works. No, you have a good night, Hardy. I have to end the stream in 2 minutes anyway. I was trying to get as much done as possible, but I do also have things I need to do. Like I said, next stream will be on Monday. It will be every other day. On Mondays, I'll start it a little bit later. On Saturdays, I'll start it earlier. I will try to cater as much as I can for everybody. And yeah, remember, no war criminals. I guess we'll end it here. I will work on fixing a lot of the bugs. I'll keep track of everything I've done. So you can see, make sure you join the Discord. Link will be in the description and in the chat and in the comments. You guys have a good one and have a great rest of your day.